Alright. We are going here with part 27 of Knights of the Old Republic. And I've basically cleaned out everything you can do on Tatooine. So we can't do anything more there. I'm just trying to have a think about what's next. We can get stuff from all these guys. The programming spike, negatory. Alright, what about you, Zalbar? You have anything new to say? Anything to say about yourself?
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic. Well, yes.
Tragic?
These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Is it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that. I know. And I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways again. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Yeah, we'll do some of this if you get out of line. Yeah. Suppose I can see what Mission's up to. One second, I'm gonna be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I was just looking up something which will dictate the next planet we go to.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need? Don't worry. I will. Okay.
She doesn't have anything more to say. Juhani, I think, is the only significant character development that we haven't actually touched upon.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Last discussion didn't end very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about
your
that sort of
actions.
thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Don't worry about it.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Done. Let's get underway then, shall we,
work with me
partner?
for once, option 2. I think that completes this dialogue.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
What, you've been grading me?
I've seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
Seems to know
I
that
am no less
temptation
resistant
very
to
well.
temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to
Bracer
perform
sign his
such
life
deeds
away?
gladly? One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side.
Harden
Even
our
when the
hearts.
battle becomes weary.
Dark. Be dark.
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Okay. I haven't talked to HK or Canberus. Who are over here.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. Certainly, Master. Allow me to input the proper sequences into the ship's computer. I caution you that this simulation will appear quite real. Are you ready to begin the training sequence, Master?
Sure.
Statement. Simulation initiating.
There we go. Oh, we got pretty close to destruction there.
Statement.
I thought that would be like an actual ground simulation.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master? Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
An assassin.
Caution, shh, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
I won't tell anyone.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
Is there a way?
Answer. I have no way of knowing that, Master. My memory has been deleted, remember?
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying that,
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. No! This is no good, Master. You have nearly detonated my thermal core 3 times in a matter of minutes. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master. I cannot help but...
Claim a small amount of relief. Signing off. We don't actually have much repairability, it looks like. Yeah, it's a dang cross-class skill. So we're not going to get his memory back that way. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
I think we're good.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
So yeah, repairing HK is going to be kind of complicated because let's let you use a character that you actually have good repair stats in. Alright, we're gonna go to Kayshykk next. Mostly because it's the planet I need to actually complete my party. So if you do it last, then you're without a full party till the very end of the game. And that's just not good at all. I think you would need to be a Jedi counselor to get the repairs in on HK. It occasionally boots us out when it's switching between videos. That game occasionally does screen cap choppy, so I have noticed that. The thing I can think of to fix that would be to capture the game from another PC, which is not the most practical thing in the world to do.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kayshykk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kayshykk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright. She loops into that dialogue like every time. I'm gonna check something very quick here. It'll just be a second. Yeah, I was just looking up to repair HK. And we would have to be a Jedi counselor, basically, to obviously we're gonna take Zalbar. And mission. Yeah. Greetings to you. Well, I'm pleased to welcome you to the planet G5623. I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Circuit Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be a 100 credit docking fee and advance side fee. Outpost is remote and expensive to maintain. 100 credits given will ensure that it remains here for your use, of course. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Circuit Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Force Persuade. Perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fee. Any services you need will more than make up for it. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerk Corporation will provide a translator for you during your visit. I think we're gonna need one. That will not be necessary. Very well, but only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to our information center. Well, is there any further questions there? Alright. We should start leveling. Beats. Sneak attack. Yeah, toughness is kind of a big deal because I don't think she has much. We'll up Constitution. A little computer use, Master Scoundrel's luck. Zalbar needs to go way up. Feats. Uncanny dodge. We'll get working on 20 strength, dang. A little bit more dex, get him to take less damage. Actually, I think if you're a scout, you want to oh, excuse me. Oh, I choked on some water. Oh. There we go. Feats. He's got some melee abilities. We'll give him a focus on heavy weapons, because I think that's what he's currently... excuse me. That's what he's currently on. Skill. Feats. Rapid shot. And we're nice enough to get one more level. What's up, intelligence? I can't really think of anything much better to do with that.
What?
Now the question is, what the heck? Kayshykk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here. But I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kayshykk voluntarily. Mission must have told you I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I'm in exile. The slavers on Kayshykk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brothers made deals with slavers, allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked them. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made in exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Time has passed. Things will have changed. The slaves are still here. The stock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Yeah, what is... what has Mission got there? We should have a Callow Nord blaster. What are her skills? We took a focus on blaster pistol. Okay.
What?
Don't point that at me. I'll saber you. Comad. Circa liaison.
Yeah?
Yeah, she should be able to just get
Simple.
us in there.
Gotcha. Simple.
Photo video. What do you want? I don't get a lot of time off from loading cargo. So if you got something to say, make it quick. What do you do for Zerker Corporation? Actually considered a real employee, at least. Well, enough to get one of those uniforms they throw around in. I just load cargo. When a ship comes in, I work straight through the day. And most I just pass the time playing Kayshykk. Wanna get? I heard something about terrorists, but I don't really know anyone from there, so I'm paying attention. Does that sound bad? Regardless of what's going on, whoever's in charge will still always need someone to load crates. Yeah, pretty much. What, oh, you mean a dean? I suppose the Wookiees can call the planet whatever they want. Which company pays to name the trade routes? I don't know much about it, though. I stay here and load cargo. You're better off asking the patrol guards or Jonos. Alright. Let's see how tough he is at Kayshykk. This is small wages to start because I don't know how good you are. It's kind of customary to new players. Well, thanks for now, but we'll raise them later. First set is ours. 13, 14, 21. 2 sets. Minus 1. I need to get him to a standing total first. Oh. $5. 21. We should just give up this set. 18, 18, 19. That gives us the game. Well, you beat me fair on that hand, but that was pretty well played. I made a few mistakes I shouldn't have. Looks like you got some skill. It could be good or beginner's luck though. Once another game. Let's see if he raises mistakes. Sure, he had a good start, so let's keep going. I don't mind the occasional loss to a good player. Low stakes. And I have big numbers. Some big, some small. I think he doesn't have a good deck. Which makes this basically instant money. He does have fives. Yep. Okay, he's gonna get better at the game, I'm gonna guess. Still low stakes. I wonder if the trigger is beating him a certain amount of times. And we just get lucky on that set. -4 does it, we win set 2. He stands at 17, that's just terrible. That's pretty good though. Let's I'm gonna look him up just a second here. Apparently he will apparently if we beat him 4 times, then he'll his difficulty will increase. 10, 17, we get we could risk him busting first, which he does. And 19 is a winning total. Huh. Yeah, we can't go above 18. We're lucky to get that far, actually. This game isn't really favoring us right now. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we're in trouble. It should alternate who goes first. That would be more fair. That just gets me another tie. Wait, I screwed up. I'm supposed to stand. I'm gonna go over, aren't I? Yep. That's just probably one of the worst Pazak runouts we've had. You gotta remember to stand after you play that card. I like being able to go up or down one for a win, and not a tie. I'm gonna lose that. And now we can't lose, so... Alright, he's at medium stakes now. Which I think makes him tougher. So I can tie the set. Hit 20. It's annoying when they can keep hitting 20. Frack. Well, he's burned almost all of his cards. We can win sets without using the cards, then we'll have an advantage. So we can tie. I basically just automatically win when he busts now, which is good. Yay! Pretty well played. I made a few mistakes I shouldn't have. Yeah, we'll call this part here. I'm gonna, before we start the next episode, I'm gonna clear out the medium difficulty level, and once we get them on hard, I'll start up again, and we'll get that game out of the way. So yeah, to be continued, and we will start there next time.